Hello, I am Dr. Ruchi Nanda from the IS University Jaipur. In this lecture, I will be discussing about ER model, that is entity relationship model. A database can be modeled as a collection of entities and the relationship among those entities. Basically, entity is an object that exists and is distinguishable from other objects. For example, a person can be an entity, a company can be an entity, a student can be an entity. Entity can be concrete or abstract. Concrete entities are those entities which you can touch, but abstract entities are those entities which you cannot touch. You can just feel it, right? Can you think of any examples of concrete and abstract entities? Yes, concrete entities can be a person or a book or any object that you can touch. Abstract entities are just a concept. It can be a loan or a holiday. Each entity have attributes associated with it. Attributes are the basically properties associated with an entity. For each attribute, there is a set of permissible values called the domain or the value set of that attribute. Here you can see attribute is employee. You can have name, age, address, designation as the attributes of the entity employee, right? And what are the values? Name is equals to Neha, age is equals to 55, address is equals to 231 Raja Park, Jaipur. So these are the value set or the domain set of the attributes of entity employee. Now, what are the types of attributes? First type of attributes are simple and composite attributes. Simple attributes are those attributes which cannot be further subdivided into subparts. Like basic salary cannot be further subdivided. So basic salary is a simple attribute. Composite attributes are those which can be further divided. Like here the name is divided into three parts: first name, middle name and the last name. Likewise, address is here divided into street, city, state, postal code, and street can be further divided into street number, street name and apartment. And it represents more basic attributes with independent meaning. If you can see street here, street has its own meaning because street can have street number, street name and apartment number. So we can say composite attributes can be further divided and it represents more basic attributes with independent meanings. The second category is single valued and multi-valued attributes. Single valued attributes are those which have a single value for a particular entity. Like age of a person can have only one value associated with it. Therefore, it is referred to as single valued. Multi-valued attribute, an attribute which can have many values associated with it. Like phone number. You can have more than one phone number. So, you can have more than one value of the phone number. So, phone number is a multi-valued attribute. Next category is derived attributes and stored attributes. Suppose in the database you store date of birth of a person. The date of birth of a person will be referred to as the stored attribute, and you can anytime derive the age of that person. So age becomes your derived attribute. So derived attributes are those which can be computed from other attributes. Other attributes means which can be computed from the stored attributes. And the stored attributes, these values are stored in the database actually. Next are null values. When you can put null values in the database. When a particular entity may not have an applicable value for an attribute, or the attribute value is unknown, right? Now the unknown value can be either missing or unknown. Missing means the value does exist but we do not have any information. Like we know there must be a height value associated with a person but we do not know his height. Then in that case we will put null value in that height attribute. Likewise, when any value is unknown, we are not sure whether a person have home phone number or not. In that case also we put null value in that attribute, because the here the value is unknown. So we have seen in this lecture what are basically entities, what are the types of entities, and the type of attributes associated with entities. If you have any queries related to my lecture, you can always comment here. Thank you.